Welcome to Tristan's video. And today we are gonna teach you how to make quesadilla. Yeah. So you can put anything on quesadilla you really want. Yeah. So all you will just really need is, let's say if you wanted to just make a plain one for yourself, all you will just need is some tortilla, like those soft tortilla buns, those soft tortillas, and then once you have the soft tortillas, you can put anything again. You can put anything you want in there. You can put cheese in there. You can put any type of cheese you really want in there. Also, it's always good to butter up on the pan while you're cooking, or it'll stick. I already did that, but I'm just, just letting you know if you want to start cooking too. All right. Well, once you see this video, you're gonna want to cook this. This is going to be yummy. All right. So, put some seasoning here. I am going to do some eggs in mine. I normally don't do eggs in mine, but I want to try it because I found something on the web and for President's Day, and I thought it maybe might be good. A good time to try something new. So we just give my seasonings here. Oh yeah. Okay. So these are my seasonings. So again, you can do any seasoning you want for your eggs too. That's only if you want some eggs too, if you really want. But again, I want some eggs, so this is what I'm going to do in the video. Alright, so let's get started. We're going to start cooking some nice eggs for myself for like a nummy lunch, nummy supper. Could be for supper, could be for breakfast, it could be for just any special occasion. Cooking for your family member, it could be a lot of stuff like that. So, make sure this is set at 3. You don't want to set it a low temp, you just want 355. Okay. Also, if you're cooking on a big pan like I am, you want to set at 355 to like actually cook your food. Otherwise, it's not going to cook properly on a pan, and you want it to cook. So, all you're going to eat, just not done food. So you want it to like actually cook. So, yeah. After you're done making these eggs, after you're done making these eggs, you're going to, if you want meat, you're going to prep the meat first. After you're done making the eggs, that's only if you want it. So, that's only if you want it. But if you don't want it, that's fine too. Also, if your eggs are going off the pan, you want to correct it. Otherwise, your eggs are going to go off the pan. And if you also, just a tip, guys, if you're making quesadilla eggs, you want to make it fried and hard. Otherwise, it won't cook, or it just won't be done. It won't be easy to flip. So that's what I'm doing. I'm making it, and I'm going to see how it goes. So after that, we'll see how it turns out. Once your egg is ready, you simply will flip it over if your egg is ready. And sometimes your egg can be goofy too with flipping over. Mine was a little bit. So that's okay. And sometimes it doesn't turn out. So sometimes oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta put some seasoning on these. Also, guys, if you want to put seasoning on your eggs, you probably want to do that at the end. I mean, because always they're cooked, and then when they're cooked, they're gonna. Oh yeah. Smells so good. Alright. So that was the eggs that we're cooking. And these are the eggs that you can see. Oh, let's make sure. There. These are the eggs that we're cooking. See it. Maybe can I wash the video? Also, if they're done, probably won't get them on paper plate because they're gonna go woo on and start burning. And then once you're done, you if you have like a little cleaner, and that's when you use it. All right. Next, you know how I said that if you want to work on if you want stuff in the quesadilla, I want sausage in my quesadilla, so I'm going to work on those now. not gonna have a bunch of sausage in there, but just enough of sausages, and you could probably put 2 in there. Really, mine is just enough. So for what I feel, it's enough. Okay. Now we're also going to do I know this is an interesting grilled cheese video tutorial, but we're going to do a little bit of ham. So when you're cooking the cooked ham that's already cooked, you're just warming it up. You don't want to like overcook it either, but you're just warming it up. And when you warm your meat up, when you're warming your stuff up, that's a good point to actually, you can hear the sizzling. So, we'll always want to keep an eye on that. And these don't need to be on so long either. Always you're gonna burn them. So we're just put a couple on there. And then we're gonna season it a little bit. You know, they're already seasoned. I like mine a little more because I'm putting a little bit different seasoning on, so it should taste okay. So when you're doing that, once you're cooking it, you're going to flip it. Your other ham. And then, since your thing is done, you take your plate. Mine went on. Okay. And you move it over. After this is done, you do the same thing. They really don't need to be on. We're just heating them up, because sometimes the quesadilla doesn't heat them up. I found that out last time, and I was like, why is my hand not heated up? But even though it's on the stove, is that interesting, guys? So that's what I'm also going to talk about. So even though it's on stove, it just depends what's in your grilled cheese. So if it's something big in there, it can definitely not turn out that good. So that's why we cooked it first. Just to warm things up. Alright, so we're to the cook part of making quesadilla now. So that's if you wanted to put stuff in your quesadilla. So now, I will also recommend that your where did I put my bad spot. I'll also recommend for you to spread your butter around. We're gonna do like a garlicky butter. So it's gonna be very garlicky. But it's gonna be yummy because especially garlic goes a long ways. So once you take your butter and put it on the pan, you got to spread it. You can't just leave it sitting there. Because if it's a big grill like mine, it's not gonna cook so well, and then the stuff is gonna stick. You also don't want to put the butter into the trap pan if you're cooking it on your grill, like I am now. Because one time I almost did that with my grilled cheese, and let me tell you, did not turn out so well. Because then stuff sticked and then stuff went on the counter and that stuff too. So, yeah. Hey. So now since you buttered the pan really good, you're gonna take your your tortilla shell or whatever it's called, and you're gonna put it on the little stove here. And then your cheese is over. And then you're gonna put just any cheese you want, really. But let's say you buy civic cheese for your quesadilla. You're going to spread it around here. Just any cheese you really want that you bought for the week for your quesadilla. I thought this was a good craving this week, so that's why I'm making a quesadilla. Alright. Now, yeah. So now, I bought a civic cheese for my grilled cheese. So now I'm going to put that there. Okay. Now, I'm going to take my toppings I made. My first topping I made. So I'm making a big grilled cheese. Or a big quesadilla. So I take my topping I made. And once your toppings are on there, you're going to do cheese again. Otherwise, your other tortilla bun will not stick. Then, make sure that your tortilla bun that you put on there already didn't stick because of the cheese. And once that is done, your tortilla bun will cook. Sometimes you want to, I don't know if you can see this, the camera's like on it, but sometimes you want to have, like, put your spatula on the grilled cheese and push down the cheese. And then, kind of check to see if this is kind of done. I can tell with the cheese that it is, the tortilla shell is coming off. So, that's how you can tell it's not done yet. Sometimes you have to put a lot of grilled cheese. Sometimes you have to put a lot of cheese in here to make it numb. Now, I didn't put any seasoning on it because it's already seasoned. Because I already put seasoning on my stuff I want in here. So, I recommend you put, if you want anything in your grilled cheese, you season it when you're cooking your other things. Because otherwise, because your grilled cheese, because your cheese is already seasoned. Really. And so you don't want it like you don't want it too cheesy either. So you just want it just right. Alright. I'm just trying to check this. Try to. It's sometimes when your stuff is coming up while it's cooking, it's because and again, you don't want to overcook it either. Thinking that's what I'm doing, and the pan is getting too hot, and it's cooking the cheese, so it's coming out faster. I think this is done. So what we do now, see views? Sometimes your cheese will fall off. Sometimes you want to just take your spatula and get it on the plate. And this is hot. I'm going to set that down. So, that was a tutorial for making quesadilla. And I'll show you again, because I'm going to make another one. So, I'll show you again in my next video.
Now playing.